You haven't done anything.
It's a joke between us when we were children that if life became irreparably miserable and lonely, one could always run away to Africa. Papa.
Clever of you to know someone so handy with the needle.
Less clever of you, sir, to insist upon returning home.
Oh, I always prefer to die at home.
What are you holding on to?
Ooh.
Good gracious. Oh. Where is Papa?
In this time of crisis, Longbourn requires a firm hand on the tiller, so says Lady Catherine. Therefore, ecce homo.
Who is this?
This is my husband, Mr. Collins.
But Jiminy Cricket, you cannot marry Collins. That will not do at all. You must marry Bingley.
Get changed. Here, quickly.
She has married Collins.
I know, cock up from start to finish. But if your father sees you like that, he will have a bloody heart attack.
My father is here.
Damn. It is too late. I have died.
I hesitate to dispute with you when you have received a blow to the head. But you speak nonsense.
Can it be Lizzie? Why, Lizzie?
It can, sir.
But where is her hair?
She left it in Hammersmith.
And what is that infernal smell?
That she brought back. No nurse should venture forth without it. It may sting a little, like the devil, but it is little more than you deserve. Dearest, silliest Papa.
Lizzie.
Got a house full, Miss Price. Where am I to sleep?
I am grateful to you, George. The way you put yourself tonight is not my concern. Perhaps you should address yourself to Mr. Collins.
I doubt if Mr. Collins is equipped to give me satisfaction with regard to this inquiry.
Then you must take matters into your own hands. And a full.
Mr. Darcy, did you sleep?
I was troubled by dreams. I shall leave for Pemberley at once.
Oh, but will you breakfast first?
No. Please extend me the kindness of putting a carriage at my disposal. Now.
There is only one carriage, Mr. Darcy, and the coachman is...
This is intolerable.
I can send Elspeth to Meryton.
Yes, do. How kind. I shall walk in the grounds until arrangements have been made. Thank you.
Normal transmission is resumed.
What an insufferable, rude man.
Walk with him. Go on, he hates being cooped up. Walk and talk. It's your duty, Lizzie, to try.
But I am altered by what I've seen.
He's seen it too.
But he does not remember it. He discards it as a dream. I shall try.
Ragwort. It is the very devil.
Ragwort is the devil, but this is St. John's wort, see? The leaves are perforated, little pinpricks. This is also the devil, but it is important to call a thing by its proper name, however fiendish.
Lady Catherine is come, and Bingley is hiding in the garden, and his sister keeps the carriage and will not come out.
Mr. Bingley, there is a lady here for you.
I'm not drunk. Your father,
His health improves apace.
thank God for it. Jane, I need to impart something to you. In my behaviour to your sister, there was never the very slightest For my selfishness and vanity, I'm surely damned.
Charles. Please, what is done cannot be undone. The worst of it was done by me.
No,
Who married Mr. Collins? You? Here. Every year, on this day, we will, in our own separate lives, pick a dog rose. It shall be the only sign before God that we were ever in love. And always shall be. The only sign but this.
This room is far too small.
How negligent I am to lack a room fit for public assembly.
I shall say what I have to say, and then I shall leave immediately. First, I made it pellucidly clear to you, Mrs. Bennet, over my salt, that I considered the brothers Collins an excellent match for your daughters. Yet you have done nothing to promote the cause. On the contrary, you have abandoned them to a house run by criminally incompetent servants. Well, what do you have to say for yourself?
I say this. You are a prig, madam, a pander, and a common bully. And you cheat at cards. Do you suppose you may enter my house and brandish your hat at me thus? I have a mind to turn you upside down and use you to scrape out Ambrosia's sty.
Madam, I take my leave of you.
Do, or I shall take you out and set to scraping. Scrape, scrape, scrape. I shall go.
Tally-ho, wife.
Mrs. Bennet, you must desist.
Oh, be quiet, you silly man. Do you suppose Mamma would permit her daughters to be married to your brothers when before her very eyes is the specimen of you?
Jane. Mrs. Bennet. That was bloody marvellous.
It was refreshing.
You come with me.
Tonight, Mrs. Bennet, with your permission, I think I shall sleep in our bedroom.
I am not here to promote the marriage of those torpid priests to those vulgar little girls. The propagation of the Bennets is a tumour that society must cut from its own flesh. I am come to deal with you, Miss Price. You were told that you should not have Darcy, yet still you hurl yourself at his feet in the hope that he will stumble over you, proposing marriage as he falls. Who has been your tutor? Wickham? I should have drilled you better. Less fan, more brain. Land, blood, property. Nothing else matters. The needs of the body can be accommodated. The needs of the heart are expendable. Who is that woman?
That's Elizabeth Bennet. And the interesting thing about her is she's the one who's actually going to marry Darcy.
What is it that you want?
I want Jane not to be married to Collins. But that can't be changed.
Tell me why I should change it.
What do you mean? You're not God.
Has the marriage been consummated?
No, it hasn't, not yet.
Many a man has capacious stables containing nothing but a barrow with a wheel that squeaks. Naturally, one knows the necessary signatories. It could be done.
An annulment. Why? Why would you do that?
To amuse myself. To have from you the assurance that even from the corner of my eye, I should never glimpse you, Miss Price. Ever. For here and now, you shall undertake to remove yourself from society. Entirely. Are my terms acceptable? You should have been my creature. Quit this house, Fitzwilliam. Repudiate its spawn, or I will see you snubbed and cut to the length and breadth of Christendom.